Central Michigan, we have Community Impact Associate Ebony Young. Hi, Ebony.
Hi,
Welcome back to the show.
thank you.
We, I think, had you in the spring.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And we talked about DEI.
Yes.
Yes. Does everyone know what DEI is? A term being used frequently enough that it's now well known?
I think so, but it stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion.
And how long have you been at United Way?
I've been at United Way for 8 years.
Oh my gosh. How's the transition from United Way of Jackson County to United Way of South Central Michigan going?
It's an adjustment for sure, but it's going well. Yeah.
The United Way has put some more focus on promoting racial justice, and along with DEI, and you've got an event coming up that you're sponsoring scholarships for Jackson County residents to attend the event.
Yes. So Facing Race is a national conference. It's sponsored by Race Forward, which is a national nonprofit. And with Facing Race, the real goal is to promote racial justice. And Race Forward does that through its institutions, cultures, and policies. And this year, the conference is going to be in Phoenix and virtual.
So people can attend in person or tune in
Yep.
on their computer. So the scholarships that you're sponsoring, are they for people to attend in person?
So people can choose on the application when they submit it to me whether they prefer to attend in person or virtually.
Oh wow! And you're going to go in person?
I do plan to go in person.
So what is Facing Race? What's going to be the theme of this?
So the real theme of it is racial equity and racial justice. There's keynote speakers, there's lots of breakout sessions. There's really just an opportunity to network and get a collective understanding of racial equity and how it affects us.
And you're going to go too?
Yep.
So how many people do you hope that you're able to bring with the scholarships?
We hope to be able to send at least 20 people. Of course, it depends on how many want to attend versus in person versus virtual. But in previous years, we've been able to send at least 40 people.
No kidding. Well, it's just next month. So what, is there like a time crunch? People need to get their...
Yes, applications are due to me tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
All right. So what do they do? Where do they go?
So they can contact me by email, they can call me, I will send them the application.
All right. And, scholarships don't cover the flight, do they?
So on the application, you can choose what you need the scholarship to cover. So it can cover flight, hotel, food, a stipend. You just self-select what you need.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So you're able to cover, for some people, the whole thing?
Yep.
That's awesome. So you've offered scholarships to Facing Race in the past. What have you been able to gather from both attending but also sending people or having local people participate?
I think it's really been beneficial for people in Jackson to attend. They really come back energized and ready to make changes both in the community and in their own organizations. And myself and some other community members, we started a group called Racing for Equity, and that group has continued to meet since the conference in 2018.
Do you feel like there's some progress we're making locally?
I do, yeah, for sure. We've had lots of community discussions on the importance of these topics.
And just, I mean, and there's not a day that goes by we don't see or hear about somebody saying or doing something that is offensive, racist, in so many different ways. It seems more pervasive in our society than it was, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's really not a topic you can choose to sit back and ignore, it seems like, because like you said, it really is present in everything we do and see.
But we're talking about it, and maybe we didn't before.
Yep.
Yeah, yesterday there was the president of the Los Angeles City Council that was recorded saying some very offensive and racist things. And celebrities on Twitter.
Yeah.
They can't shut up.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. So why, because your focus on financial security and independence as your primary goal, why are you involved in efforts for racial justice and equity?
So we really do see, and our work has helped highlight this, the racial inequities and historical inequities that exist for our partners, the people that we serve, and the people that we do our work for. So we really want to help create a more just, inclusive, and equitable community for everyone.
So we're still seeing examples where someone's not hired or not promoted because of their race.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you think you can change that?
We hope. We hope to.
Are the people most likely to benefit from participation in things like Facing Race? Are those people you're trying to reach? Or are they already on the bandwagon?
I'd say both.
Yeah.
Definitely people who are already on their DEI journeys, but also people who are just beginning and want to engage and get the tools and resources to help them.
A light bulb goes off in some people's head that, oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Yep.
I was doing this,
Mm-hmm.
perceived as racist.
Yep.
So you've done some other things. I think the last time you were here, we had this 21-day challenge. What was that?
Yes, in August, we held our 21-day equity challenge, and the focus was on people with disabilities. And we ended up having over 1,400 people participate in Michigan. And those 21-day equity challenges are things that we hope to be able to continue to do moving forward.
And again, the same kind of thing, being inclusive,
Mm-hmm.
equitable for people with disabilities.
Yep.
You've also got, you have a person that's just in charge of DEI at United Way.
We do. Since our merger, we have been able to hire a chief equity officer, Jen Sue Bishop, and they are really helping us understand ways we can advance equity in our communities.
And this is really an effort. You want more people to know about United Way's focus on equity. What else do people need to know?
Really that we understand inequities exist, and we really want to come together and meet people where they're at, but also see what we can do to make a difference in our communities and people's lives.
And you've got organizations that already exist in Jackson County and in southern Lower Michigan, South Central Michigan. Are there some new partnerships the United Way is developing?
We definitely, in our expanded region, we've worked to establish new partnerships, but we definitely still have those same local partnerships that we have had in Jackson. And we're always interested in trying to gain more partnerships as well.
And you've got a whole section on your website devoted to this.
Yes. United4scmi.org, and people can click on the diversity, equity, and inclusion link.
And we're in the middle of the campaign.
Yes.
How's that going?
Campaign is underway. It's going good, and this year it's exciting because we've actually been able to get into some workplaces, which has been a little bit more challenging over the last couple of years with the pandemic. So going well, and we're excited.
Yeah, I think a lot of the fundraising in years past involved people, either the team at the company or United Way coming in and the lunchroom, setting up, showing things.
Yep. It was definitely an adjustment, but we're slowly getting back to that.
Now with the money that's raised and how it's allocated, are there specific areas represented in what you do and what Jen does where money will be going toward organizations or initiatives specifically about diversity, equity, and inclusion?
So any local dollars that we get, of course, will stay local. Organization-wide, we can expand our broader focus to involve those DEI initiatives. So that's kind of a longer conversation and a broader area where we're still really building it out, and we will certainly look to Jen for expertise on what we can embed in our organization going forward.
Cool. Again, if someone wants a scholarship to go either virtually or in person to the, what is it called?
Facing Race.
Yeah, and it's a Facing Race. It's a national conference. They should go to your website, or should they call you?
They can call me directly.
Okay, what's your number?
517-796-5132.
All right, but do it before tomorrow or by tomorrow. That's the deadline. Great. will you come back and report on how it went?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. I'll be anxious to hear.
All right.
All right, well, so have a safe trip, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Joining us from the United Way of South Central Michigan, I'm still having a tough time saying that, which includes the United Way of Jackson County, Ebony Young, who is Community Impact Associate.